Well, up until the playoffs, Bishop Luers had played exactly one 2A school this season. Coach Denny Rainier instead scheduling bigger opponents to toughen up the Knights for a run to Terre Haute. In Bluffton tonight, Bishop Luers and Coach Rainier facing East Side Trey Hammock. Watch her work the post for the Knights. Here's got those good bloodlines. All Luers in the first half. Hammock had 6. Shane Conwell's Bluffton squad down 22, or East Side squad, I should say, down 22 at the half. Third quarter, Blazers get it going. Brianna Moore with 3 of her 13. Then how about Lindsey Jones? Get herself a night. 12 points for Jones. But simply too much Luers. Addie Reinbold. First game in 6 weeks. She had a stress fracture in her foot. Buries the 3 at the end of the third. Then you're going to see classic backdoor Emma Wolf with the bucket as Luers wins big, 69-37.
Well, it was my first game back, and it just felt great to be back with the team, and we played well together. It was just my first shot I made since I came back, so it was exciting for my team and for me just to be back and feel like I'm back on the team again.
At this point, yeah, I didn't think we played that well the other night, but you know, it's win and move on, and then try to improve the next game. So, yeah, you lose, you go home.
Good to see Addie back. Who's Luers going to get tomorrow, Busco or South Adams? And that might be the highlight zone play of the week. I don't know. That's good stuff going on in Bluffton. First quarter, Alyssa Anderson with the bucket, and Busco up by a pair early. Fast forward to the second, Alyssa Blum with the three-pointer as Busco still with the three-point lead. Then it's Blum again. This time South Adams now up 1. Alyssa Anderson going back the other way for the Eagles, but this one wasn't a lot of scoring going on early in this game, but South Adams would pull it out as the Starflyers win 34-25 over Busco, so it's Luers and South Adams tomorrow for the championship. Let's make our way to Wabash. North Miami and Manchester in the early game. Third quarter's where we're picking it up. Manchester's Caitlin Andrich hits the 3, and Manchester up 34-21 late in the third. How about North Miami, though, going the other way? Tiffany Huffman steps in, hits the long 2. It's now 37-23. We fast forward to the fourth. Manchester's Kayla Flack, if memory serves, she went over 1,000 points for her career earlier this season, and Manchester is moving on. The Squires beat North Miami 54-41. In the night game at the Bash, the host Apaches taking on rival Northfield. First quarter action, Northfield's Sydney Elsrod. Oh, that's physical basketball. Puts a shoulder into the Wabash player, then hits the 3. Northfield up by 4 in the first quarter. Kylie Hampton. If you haven't seen Wabash play, I got to let you know, this girl is a player. She drives in for the jumper. She had 21, and then just before the halftime buzzer, she drains the 3. Wabash up 10-8 at halftime. I guess the offense came in the second half as Wabash goes on to win 36-29, so it's Wabash and Manchester tomorrow. 1A hoops at Canterbury, Hamilton and Bethany Christian in the early game. Bethany's Natalie Thorne with the jumper in the lane. Bethany up by 2. Thorne led the way with 14 and 13 for Bethany, but Lindsay Stoy scoring her 1,000th point right there. She had 17 on the game and 11 boards. Hamilton's Sandy Rosso with the layup and 1. Hamilton up 21-18 in the third. Then it's Lakin Richard, from the outside. Fast forward to the fourth, Bethany's Tori Crawl with the layup as Bethany wins 37 I should say, over Hamilton. Defending state champ Canterbury in the night game. And off the tip, you can't score any quicker than this. Bailey Farley gets all the way to the rim, and Farley would have herself a night with 22 points. Canterbury's Darby Maggard now stepping out for the 3. The sophomore also had 22. Suzanne Grimm, though, getting it going the other way. She had 20 points. That would lead Lakewood. And then it's Ray Favre with the bucket. But simply too much Canterbury. You know they're going to be tough to beat in this tournament, not only in sectionals, but down the line. Farley for 3. Canterbury scores 100. They win 100-50. We got more Highlight Zone coming up, including Mad Ant's highlights after the break.